If you're ready to kick ass in insurance sales, in today's video, I'm going to dump bullets. I'm going to empty the magazine on your real problem for you. What the fuck? If this somehow makes it into the real video, man, it has to be because of ego. But in all seriousness, a lot of you are told you need to buy more leads. You need to show up to the daily huddles and join the Zoom call. You got to be a part of the Zoom calls. You got to stay near the campfire, man. You got to stay near the campfire, man. If you want to make any sales, bro. I don't know what in the Brokeback Mountain these people are talking about that don't know shit about fuck that I've wrote in. Jesus, man, I'm using words like wrote, and I'm making words up over here. This stresses me out to that point. I'm gonna pop a vein. I'm gonna blow a load somewhere. This shit's gotta chill. This shit's gotta chill. If you're not contracted with all 32 of our A-rated carriers, and you don't sign this new agent contract, if you don't buy these A leads and these day-old leads and these age leads, and all leads are created equally, you just gotta call them, man. You've probably heard all this, right? Nothing could be further from the truth from these people who don't know shit about fuck, okay? So the real problem that most of you have when it comes to it, because let's be real, you already know what you need to do. You already know you need to call your leads. You already know that you need to book appointments or just have conversations with people who give a flying F-U-C-K about insurance and protecting their family. Okay, and this isn't one of those videos where I wanted to get all fancy and razzle dazzle and bewilder you and get you hard, get you wet, whichever one you are, because I do tend to have that effect. You know, once I just show the chest hair off, do some of those pec pops that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson does in Journey to the Center of Middle of Earth, whatever, that I watched when I was like 8. He was bouncing cherries and shit off. The real problem is distractions, okay? The real problem is distractions, and your focus gets all fucking diluted. And most people tell you that you want balance, right? Except the problem with that is balance is the opposite of focus. What are you when you're focused? You're very imbalanced. You're tunnel visioned into tunnel vision. The best way I can describe focus is like dudes who do not have erectile dysfunction who will still take a Viagra. It's the worst experience on fucking planet Earth. Okay, I'm just telling you this right now. If you do not have ED, do not take Viagra. It will give you like, your eyes are just fucking pulsing and throbbing, and you're like surveying. You're like, where is the fucking closest girl that I can go talk to and tell her that she's pretty and get her in bed? Jesus Christ, you get into this, you're like, oh my God, I've got to blow. Sometimes it's just because you have to pee. But that's essentially what being focused feels like, except it's for money and your business, and you're like, oh my God, I'm ready to make a fucking sale, dude. And you're out there peacocking, you're out there talking to people, and you're just in the zone. You're not worried about fucking anything. It's tuned out, okay? Your brain filters, it generalizes, deletes, and distorts all of that purveying information from what's called foveal view, okay? We want to get soda strawed into what's important to us, because if this back here were the calendar of your life, and the white space was how much time that you have left, you don't really have much time left, okay? In between all the pictures and the picture frames that I didn't even put up with a level, I just did it with my spatsy eye, and that one's a little crooked, okay? Not everything can be perfect. That's very abstract. But as you can see, you don't have much white space left. You don't have much time left to live. And so you might as well do it now, okay? And the reason why these distractions are keeping you from making progress and doing the things that are actually important to you is because of dopamine. You see, when you're playing fucking on this little fucker all day, when you're on this thing, and if you notice, I have a really beautiful picture of me in the Northern Lights, because that's where I just went, because I'm a cool dude, all right? And I like traveling. I like giving myself beautiful experiences, and I can only do that because I have the money to afford the shit to go buy and do and experience the things that I want to buy, experience, and do with the people I want to buy, experience, and do it with. And I'm telling you, you can as well when you know what to say and when you know how to stay focused, when you know how to exploit the own limitations of your own brain, which I'm trying to fucking show you how to do. So I don't care what any other motherfucker says in this industry. What are they going to do? Huh? They can't snap my neck. They can't kill me. So they can all choke on a bag of dicks with extra spit because most of them are restarted. Okay? Most of them have been restarted multiple times in their brain. They just don't know what's going on up there. They get blown around like Forrest Gump, like a fucking feather in the wind. And they're chasing Jenny, what happens to be money. And here's what's funny about chasing money is usually the thing you want doesn't want you back in this world. That's what's funny. That's the paradox of the world we live in. The things you want typically don't want you back. And so a lot of times you have to get good at filtering them out and focus on what generates those. Because those are typically inanimate. And they don't care what anybody wants. They like being wanted. Okay? What is that in this case? Your customers? And I know I'm going all over the place because this shit just gets me heated up seeing good people get taken advantage of. You obviously became an insurance agent because things were just phenomenal in your life. So let's remove the fog. This all comes down to simple dopamine. It's a fucking chemical. Two of the biggest reasons that you're not where you fucking want to be is because you can't fucking focus. You can't fucking focus. Okay? And people who can't focus, they never get anything that they want in life. The other thing is they think things are bad. They think somehow morality fucks these people in the ass every day. Morality fucks them over. And then because of that, it fucks their focus too. And it's a stupid self-deprecating, self-repeating cycle where you just keep telling yourself, oh, I feel bad, and because of that, I'll do this tomorrow. And you keep delaying the fucking inevitable. And if you're tired of that being the case, I have this program called My Life's Work. You can go check it out in the description. By all means, go do that. I think it's $197, and it's by far the most laughably underpriced program I've ever fucking sold in my life. I've sold programs anywhere from $16,000 to $48,000 on the upper end. And I've sold other people's deals that were even more expensive than that for them. So $197 to learn everything you need to about insurance tactics, strategies, and specifics, and lead generation and sales scripts. It's all there for less than your average lead order. You can make the rest of your lead orders free with My Life's program down below in the description. But that's besides the point. I want to give you the shit that really matters. That's all cool and all. That's what you think you need. But what you really need is to optimize your fucking dopamine. You have to viciously start cutting out things because dopamine has no context as to what actually fulfills you. Dopamine has no understanding of pure joy and fleeting pleasure. Okay? And so it's going to do whatever feels good. If I play on my fucking phone all day, I'm getting flooded with dopamine. And a lot of you probably get to the point where you get like your sensory experience just gets blown out. It's like compulsion, it's like a compulsion, and it gets overloaded, and you're like, it's no longer fun anymore. And it just feels like it feels like a limp dick. That's what it feels like. Okay? And for you girls, it feels like a dry desert. It's just fucking boring. Okay? It's boring. And if I know anything about you women, it's that you hate being bored. Okay? So, dudes as well. But if I sit here and play on my phone all day, my brain is just registering ones. Ones are good, zeros are bad, okay? And so let's say I used to get ones from reading books and doing sales calls. Those used to give me pleasure. I get +1. I get bonus points. I get pleasure points, okay? But here's the thing. After I pick this fucker up, as soon as I wake up, everything that comes after this is now a 0 compared to this, because nothing is relative. Everything is compared, okay? Nothing has relative value in this world. Everything is compared, okay? People will see my achievements or trophies or see the things I've talked about and hear that and start comparing themselves. And that's certainly not the case. What I want you to do is say, sure, Mason's good at all this sales stuff. I'll listen to him about that. But you know what? Mason's probably not as good as me at this thing, dressing up. And you're right, because you know what? I hate fucking clothes. Clothes are fucking gay, okay? I don't want to walk around in clothes at all. In fact, if I could, I'd walk around naked everywhere if I wouldn't go to fucking jail. Why? Because I'm well endowed, I'm a handsome man, and I'm hairy. Why the fuck do I need to walk around with clothes? Other than the fact that there is parasites, sometimes the world gets... You get the fucking point. You get the point. But Change the comparison, okay? But here's the thing. Everything has a comparison to something, okay? And so after you play video games, after you have sex, after you do something like pick up this goddamn thing, everything after that becomes a 0 and this becomes a 1. And your brain starts optimizing for how can I get rewarded? How can I get +1 all day? How can I keep on getting +1s? And you start losing joy in the things that used to bring you joy, okay? Maybe that's art for you. Maybe that is business for you, whatever that may be. And so an easy way to hijack it is to cut out the things that are giving you 1s. If I was to look at my shit today, it's 1 hour and 3 minutes, and that's because I was on the phone with my mother, okay? And it's because I love my mom, and I like asking her about stories from when I was younger because that takes her back in time to when she felt like a mother, when she was actively being one. Okay? And that brings her a lot of joy in her world. And so that's the only reason I fucking do it. Okay? And so I had an hour phone call with her. Then I had 3 minutes of editing a picture to send out on an email. So that's all I've had to use my phone for today. And it still fucks with me. At that hour and 3 minutes, it's probably 10 times less than most of you. That hour and 3 minutes, it still fucks with me. Because now my brain wants to go back to the phone where I'm looking at pretty pictures and I'm looking at something that was man-made. It's absolutely nuts. So cut out everything that's giving you those +1s that is not benefit, that you know will not bring you pure joy, will not bring you fulfillment and real pleasure rather than fleeting bullshit, okay? I play on my phone very little. I play games and all that shit very little. Outside of chess, I'll play chess all fucking day. I love that game. And you have to start cutting that out. And the other thing you really need to get good at doing, and by all means, you can feel free to reject what I'm saying if you think this doesn't apply to you, and you're already making millions of dollars per year, and you know what, all of your relationships, and you have every area of your life under control, by all means, go do it. If you're slaughtering PRs in the gym, if you're breaking fucking girls and dudes' necks in there because of how goddamn good you look, if your bank account is consistently going up every week and you're not making decisions from the right-hand side of food menus when you go out to eat, and you're able to just pay all your bills without having to worry, and people love you and people come to you for advice, by all means, don't listen to anything I'm fucking saying. But if that's not the case, if you're lacking in even one minuscule department of anything that I mentioned, pay some fucking attention, okay? Because what I'm about to say is one of the biggest bombs that I could drop for you, all right? It's one of the biggest aha moments you could get. And it's just because it feels bad doesn't mean it is bad, okay? Your brain has no context as to what bad means. It takes uncritically everything that it's told. It follows simple directions. It takes instructions from the conscious mind very uncritically, okay? We're very suggestible people. When people see a magic show and they say, oh, I can never be tricked by that. Motherfucker, that's how you know you'll get tricked. That's how you know you'll get tricked. If you say that stupid shit right there, that's cognitive dissonance. That's a bias, okay? That's your brain trying to protect itself. And in doing so, you set yourself up to be tricked. That's the cool thing about realizations and awareness, is very easy to exploit. And when you know this as a salesperson, you can get people to do crazy things. Crazy things. And I hope you use this for fucking good, because once you get people to realize that bad is a meaning that we have been told to give something to, like cussing. Some people believe that's bad, or that makes me somehow a bad person because a book told them something, or someone on YouTube told them something, and it's just not the case. It's just not the case. I've donated large amounts of money. I never come on here and talk about it. I don't have to. I don't have to. I've done a lot of great things for a lot of amazing and shitty people, simply because I wanted to. I wanted to. Not because it made me feel good, simply because I wanted to, because that's the person I see myself as. But I attribute all these definitions and meanings because I want to. They're my beliefs. They're my safety systems. Okay? I didn't get them from other motherfuckers. But here's the thing. When you're told something is bad, you're never going to want to do good at it. Okay, if you believe sales is bad, if you believe feeling bad is bad. See, that's the problem with today. They think because we feel bad, something is bad, something's wrong. And I'm telling you, that's what you want to reward in the context of work. If dialing feels hard, reward yourself for fucking doing it. That's how you know you're making progress. That's how you trick the brain to optimize for plus ones. Plus one, plus one, plus one, and then you're fucking rich in 5 to 10 years. Okay? So just because something feels bad doesn't mean it is bad, because your brain has no context. All it has is neurochemicals being flooded and released, and it sends electrical signals out to the rest of the body to issue commands. Right leg, move forward. Like, you don't have to think about walking, you just do it. Okay? And when you become aware of this, I'm not going to promise you things get easier, but you have way more control. But that's also terrifying for most people, because you know what's easier to do? Be a fucking pussy for the rest of your goddamn forsaken fucking life. And guess what? You know what pussies get? They get beaten and abused and destroyed. They never get remembered. All right? If you want to be one of these people who just float by the wayside of life and let everything happen to them and play the fucking victim card and hide behind your shield and blend in and assimilate to the fucking masses of sheep that blame the goddamn president for their problems. Motherfucker, you've never met Joe Biden. You've never met Donald Trump. Nothing he has ever done has ever affected you. And if it does, then you must be he must be your dad, if that's the case, if he's done something that's affected you. But his tweets don't fucking bother. They don't do anything unless you give them fucking power. So how old are you? Grow the fuck up. Grow the fuck. When I see people bitching about this shit, it's fucking stupid, man. You don't deserve to reproduce. You just don't. Don't spread your shitty fucking genetics. You're doing the world a fucking disgrace. I'm surprised God has let you stay alive this long, but I'd be more surprised at a God who listens to me, because I'm a bit delusional at points. And so that last bit was an opinion. The rest of this video, it's all fucking big facts, no printer, because I just ran out of ink. All right, so I do come up with the best analogies, and I know how to turn a phrase, make things sound good. So get rid of the fucking distractions, the things that give you plus ones that don't bring you real joy. But you already knew that, didn't you? But yet you still don't do anything about it. And it's because these feelings, all right? Because these fucking feelings. And we attribute meanings to things that don't necessarily have to be meaningful at all. It's only meaningful because you let someone else tell you how to think and fucking feel. But guess what? You're no longer a child. You can do something about the things that are in your head. You can do things about the problems that you call problems in your life, because guess what, motherfucker? It can't be a problem if you get something from keeping it, okay? Because the brain does not process negatives. And so you must be gaining something from it. And that's the only reason you're holding on to it. What are you getting? Attention? Are you getting sympathy? Are you getting some pussy from it? Congratulations. You're still where you are. So I don't know, for the two of you that will do something about this, congratulations, I'm proud of you. For the rest of you, there's just really no fucking hope. There's just not. So it's one of the biggest realizations I've had. I certainly wanted to share it with you because I see a lot of people APV this and show up to this call and buy these leads. They're all fucking restarted, okay? These people are fucking truly dumb. They're truly dumb. Most of them are overweight. They're fucking alcoholics. They can't walk around without hitting this stupid fucking thing. Ooh, look, I did a circle. And you know what? When a lot of these motherfuckers die, I won't feel fucking bad at all. I think it'll be doing the world a fucking service, because they spread the most dangerous, dumb shit that keeps you stuck and poor and fucking fat and overweight. And you know who you become? You become Mr. Take What I Can Get guy. You become I'll settle. You become Miss I'll settle for what I can get, and Mr. I'll take what I can get. And it's fucking, that's stupid. It's stupid. So, love you all. Keep being awesome. Go check out the My Life's Work program if you want to master all your insurance sales and scripts and all of it. If you want to actually, master the fucking craft and finally be good at something for once and finally have something you can hang your coat on that you're proud of, by all means, go check that out. It's $197. Unless you want to stay poor. For less than the price of an accidental policy, you can become a master at your craft and have people look at you and say, wow, I want to be like him. I want to be like her when she gets older. I think for $197, you'd have to be a little bit fucking remedial not to do it, but I know that's not the case. So go check that out. I have a new YouTube channel called Persuasion with Mason. Go check that out. Send me a message on Facebook. Send me an email telling me how much you hate me, whatever that may be. But just keep it directed to me. Some of you have sent some weird shit to people I care about, and so I had to delete them from everything and kind of purge and be a little bit more private on social media. So if you're one of those people, just come fucking fight me. Because when you end up on a t-shirt, I'm just going to fucking laugh. Do the Fortnite dance over the... Anyways, now we're getting a little absurd. Because someone will take it as a challenge, and it's a challenge you'll happily lose. So, yeah, I have a video about how to not live a life dictated by prices. You should go check that out right here. It should be up on the screen. And you can learn how to quit letting dollars make your decisions for you. Okay? So, I'll see you over there.